And I really don't want to touch this shit again. It's nice to have all this stuff like built and stuff, but it's almost impossible to get working, literally. Still half it probably won't work, even if everything goes fine. But never mind, you know what? Sometimes you just got to suck it up and get it done. And maybe because you guys are going to be a bit work downloading, maybe I'll do a bit of briefing. You guys don't really need to know much about I'll stream it, but you don't need to know much about the briefing. You're going to be flying and shooting down jets is all you're going to be doing. You can't do much wrong, really. In fact, it shouldn't even matter a huge amount if a lot of assets don't even work for you. There's, probably your missiles and the guys you're firing at. Oh,
do you want to test the server?
Yes, we are. We're going to run a test first of all, and so we're going to brief just to get it out of the way. Then we're going to run a test on the server and try and get as many of you working as possible. And then we'll reset it and do it properly. So and that way you get more flying time as well, guys. But if you can, you might as well listen to the briefing. It might be interesting what I can do with it. Let me get a map out. Right, can you find me Sweden on the map, guys? What was it? Karlskrona.
It's beside
East
Denmark,
of Britain, north
and west of Finland.
Germany.
One of them randy scandy countries.
Right.
Where my ancestors come from.
Right.
I don't know. We didn't dominate that
Friends-
in either of the world wars, so it's not
I
important.
had friends that live in Lund over there.
Where's Kola Peninsula, guys? I don't actually know where that is.
A little bit farther
Kola
north, isn't it?
Peninsula is Finland and Russia bit all the
Alright,
top.
ignore that. No, that's miles away.
Just up the right on your cursor there.
Anyone know where Kaliningrad is?
It's
Oh, I think I just found it. No, that's not it.
No,
That's St.
isn't it
Petersburg.
a little bit farther south, like between right next to
Former
Poland? Yep,
East
I found
Prussia.
it. Lithuania. You see where Lithuania is? Just to the southwest.
Yeah. Oh,
Kaliningrad,
is
there
that
you go.
Russia?
Yep.
That is Russia.
The fuck's
Yep.
Russia doing there?
It's former East Prussia.
Huh. Like slightly awkward. Anyone?
They have
I
to
haven't-
do when they're flying there right now, like do a quick straight line from Belarus to Kaliningrad. They can't fly over Lithuania or anywhere around.
Hell, it's like having a bit of France right in the middle of England. They'll get fucking bullied so badly. I hope they get bullied. Wow. All right. Anyway, that's where they're coming from.
Why else do you think that Poland's so antsy?
Yeah, right. They have been invaded quite a lot, guys. All right. Karlskrona. Anyway, fuck it. Let's try this shit. And hello, valued viewers. I hope you're doing wonderfully well. First of all, apologies for my voice. I cannot get rid of this awful cold, but we're going to push on anyway. For the last couple of years, you guys have asked if we can do Sweden versus Russia. What happened if Russia wanted to take on Sweden? Could they defend themselves? And I've been putting it off for the last couple of years because we just haven't had enough technology in game to make it worthwhile. We're in late 2022 now, and we now have that tech. So we're going to run it. Overview. This is the southern tip of Sweden here, and Russia are going to attack it from their nearest station here in Kaliningrad. This here is the Baltic Sea. The main points they will be attacking is the submarine and surface vessel naval port in the southeastern tip of Sweden at Karlskrona here. Next, research. All right, guys, that's the first thing that's happening. Excuse me. Woo! Here we go. It's all in a bit of a funny order. There we go. Today, done by Combat Ineffective. Please see his YouTube channel linked in the video description. The Russians will be attacking from Kaliningrad here to Karlskrona here. First, the defense. 20 kilometers away from Karlskrona, is Ronby Airport. Lots of information here from Combat and Effective. What we're really interested in is there are 20 scramble-ready Gripens there. Which will be defending the port. Their primary weapon is going to be the MBDA Meteor air-to-air missile. Next. Pictures of the base. They will be JAS-39C Gripens. E-models are not available at this time. More about Karlskrona Naval Base. Why is Russia attacking it as the primary target? Well, the thing Russia is most scared of for their naval attack from Sweden is her submarines. 5 submarines are kept at Karlskrona. 2 Södermanland class submarines. 3 Gotland class submarines. Russia want to destroy as many of these 5 submarines as possible before they can leave the port. Also there are 2 Stockholm-class corvettes and 2 modern Visby corvettes. Also 3 patrol boats and auxiliary vessels. Some pictures of Karlskrona. Patrol ships here, submarines here, and a couple of Visbys here. Ronby Air Base, 22 kilometers. Come on, boys. Ronby Air Base in relation to Karlskrona. All right, guys. So that is that. Right, that's on to our setup now. Look at that, guys. Look at that. It's definitely Sweden, right? Right?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Very green.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for the green. All right, I've got to start getting up some slides. Come on, hold out. All right. And here is our interpretation of the battle. Russia will be performing a surprise naval attack with their Baltic fleet on Karlskrona. Sweden will be scrambling their nearby assets and trying to defend. Had this all planned. First, roleplay. I needed to make the Russian Baltic fleet strong enough to stand a chance of doing this attack. And so I had to bend history a little bit. In fact, this is actually going to be an alternate history vision of 2022. Let's pretend that for the last 5 years or so, Russia have really worked hard to get their new carrier group, their refitted carrier, the Kuznetsov, up and running, and their 24 MiG-29 KR squadron operational on that carrier, and they have a fully working carrier group. Insert joke here. Let's pretend that there was no conflict between Ukraine and Russia. That would have been nice. And so Russia have got a fully working fleet and they've moved it into the Baltic for this attack. That's the only way I can get enough powerful vessels in the Baltic fleet to make this possible. Also, a bit more roleplay. Why aren't the Russians attacking from Kaliningrad a couple of 100 miles over here? Why are they from the kind of tip of Poland here? How far is Kaliningrad out, guys? I've got to check that again quickly. So we're attacking from there.
From Karlskrona?
Yeah, it's okay, yeah. No, it's wrong. Second bit of roleplay. Why isn't the Russian fleet attacking from Kaliningrad about 200 miles over here. Why are they attacking from this bit of Poland? That, unfortunately, is because, well, as you can see, we don't actually have this piece of terrain modelled. We've had to use Cyprus and Turkey and Syria. It's just current game restrictions. So obviously, if I put them there, that's actually in the middle of Syria. Ships don't work so well in the middle of Syria. So they're attacking from here. How did they get here undetected or unintercepted? Well, again, role play. They were doing a peacetime operation, apparently, where they were moving through the Baltic to the North Sea, hugging the Polish coast, and then they sprung a surprise attack. And that's what we're where we're gonna start the scenario here. All right, guys, that's that bit done.
Surprised you didn't use the SA map.
I did try, but it was all at the wrong orientation. This bit of Cyprus is worryingly close to what we want. And you've got to have the ports. And it just wasn't there.
Is there a big naval port in St. Petersburg for them?
Yes, absolutely.
No.
But
Well-
it's what I'm saying is it's miles away. It's like 400
Yeah, but
miles
they
away.
could be transitioning from that out to sea and then, oh, hey, Sweden, bye.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Next, let's look at the details of the fight. Now, I'm aware most of you skip this and go straight to the boom boom. In this case, it's going to be quite important to understand what's going on and the technologies we're using. And there are lots of new technologies today, which worries me a bit, but stick with me. Let's see how we go. Why don't we start with the Russians first? So they are going to base their attack, I guess you would say, around these assets, new assets in game. 5 Rapucha LSTs. I think they're called alligators as well. Sorry if I've got that wrong. They are transport vessels full of tanks and Russian troops, and they're going to move to the southern tip of Sweden. They're moving around this way here to unmount and do their attack, whatever their attack is going to be. The Rapuchas are defended by this guy here. Oh, and this guy here as well, really. So you've got a battle cruiser, a Kirov battle cruiser, massive 28,000 ton thing. And they've also got another legacy ship here, a Slava cruiser. Now these are very big vessels, the cruiser and the battle cruiser, but they're not actually very effective in modern combat. In-game or in real life, they're 40, both of them are Cold War relics, they're 40 years old, each of them. The weapons are pretty much out of date for modern combat, and as we saw in the sinking of the Moskva, which was a Slava cruiser just a few months ago by what was really no more than a couple of early 90s KH-35 subsonic missiles, they can't even defend themselves. None of their systems really work anymore. They're there really more as showpieces and bit of heavy gunnery if they're needed. The actual firepower, as probably in real life, is coming from the new vessels. We have 4 frigates. 2018 spec Gorshkov frigates here. Right. These are what are going to be doing the big punch. Let's have a look at these in more detail. Right, guys.
Can't stand you.
It's a subclass from Gorshkov. What we've got here is Admiral Kazatanov. Main weapons that we're interested in are each have 8 caliber anti-ship missiles. These are going to be very potent today. Also, 4 P-800 Onyx supersonic anti-ship missiles, and each have 4 caliber anti-land cruise missiles. For defense, 24 very modern S-350 ground-to-air missiles and some shorter range missiles. I don't really understand what these are. I think they're a bit like SA-15 Tor type missiles. So that is a very heavily armed frigate. 4 of them. Their orders are to first try and wipe out any Swedish shipping in the area. So they're going to send out their supersonic anti-ship missiles towards Karlskrona, which will automatically find, seek and destroy any Swedish vessels there to give access for the anti-land cruise missiles, which will follow 3 minutes later. Those anti-land cruise missiles, fired in salvo to be as effective as possible, will target Karlskrona port. Here's Karlskrona port and the 5 submarines. I've just used generic submarines. Why are they not in the docks in the port? If I put them in there, they suddenly become invincible, which is really annoying and got me really frustrated. The only way I can fix it is to move them outside the port. Whatever, it's the best we can do.
I'm sure.
So it's very important today that Sweden stop those caliber missiles. Next. Their roleplay refitted Kuznetsov carrier. Break. She will be carrying 24 brand new MiG-29 KRs, her new squadron. Our model is not quite right to the real MiG-29 KR, but you know what? It's going to be near enough today. They are carrying 6. Remember, this is alternate reality where Russia got their S together. So in this reality, they did release the R-77M, and they've got them here today. Modern long-range missiles, range of over 100 miles, and we'll have a bit of a look at that. These are not ordered with incurring on Sweden. They are purely here to defend the attack, the poachers, and the carrier from any Gripen attack from Sweden. That's their job. They also have an AWACS, it's fixed wing, which Russia would not be using. They would be using a helicopter, and hence I've just put it about 10,000 feet to simulate being a helicopter. That is the Russian attack. It's all based around getting all of the missiles out as fast as they can. One thing we've learned in naval combat is you've got to fire as many vampires as you can in the space at one time, overwhelm Aegis or whatever it is you're fighting, and then the anti-ship, then the anti-land cruise missiles will go in, pop over the top, do the damage, then the battle will continue, and the landing craft will go and try and make their landings. On to Sweden. Any questions on that, guys? There's not really much to say for you guys for that.
Nope.
Sweden is in the midst of very bad weather, and bad weather has been chosen on purpose by the Russians because it helps them with their ploy to get ploy to get in position and do their misdirection and surprise. First, at the harbour, as we've already seen, some submarines which will not react in time to submerge and get out of the port, so they've got to try and just survive the attack. The 4 corvettes are here. I've used 4 Visbys because that's all we've got. 2 of them are flank speed out towards the Russian fleet, and 2 of them have got out a few minutes earlier and are 40 knots flank speed around this direction here to cut off the poachers and the legacy Cold War vessels. Also, in terms of air defense here, we have this. An IRIS-T site is known as RBS-98. It's a universal giraffe radar with 4 Eldon-98 launchers, each with 4 IRIS-T missiles. Close to medium range defense of the port. Next, patrol boats, for what it's worth, are going to be out. Guys, I completely forgot to go over the Visby. This is harder than it fucking looks. Sorry about that. Never mind, let's try again. Sweden is going to be defending in atrocious weather because Russia has chosen really bad weather on purpose to help their kind of misdirection and their surprise attack. First, at the port, as we said, they're submarines. These are static objects only. They won't get time to dive, so they're just targets, and Sweden must protect them with what it's got. First, we've got the corvettes. We've got the 4 corvettes here, but we've used 4 Visbys because that's all we've had. 2 are heading straight out for the fleet, and 2 are going, who got out slightly earlier, are going south. I didn't press record. Oh, God, I'm so fucking ill.
Didn't press record at all.
Just for that one.
Should we just call it a day?
I know I'm going to be sick as a duck, so I'm just recording this section. It means I tend to get to press record a lot. All right. And Sweden is defending in really bad weather. Russia has chosen this bad weather on purpose to help get its surprise attack, and it makes it harder to detect and find them. Sweden, start with the port. We got the submarines. They will basically just be targets today. They won't have time to dive. So Sweden have got to protect the submarines until they can dive. Ships, we first have the 4 corvettes. We've got 4 Visbys we're using here because that's what we have access to. 2 are moving southeast to intercept the fleet, and 2 are moving southwest to block the path of the LSTs and the 1980s big ships. A closer look at the Visby. Come on.
Yeah, poor dogs.
Hello.
I just did some research. The SA-350 is a similar missile as the S-400.
Huh, how about that? 40 knots capable. She defends from the air with 24 CAM modular missiles. These are, if you like, modified ASRAMs, actually. We use the same thing in Britain. She also has anti-ship missiles, which you will be using today. 8 RBS-15 Mark IVs with a range of 300 kilometers, 150 odd miles. Also, really important, a 57mm Bofors automatic radar-guided gun, which is rated to shoot down supersonic missiles. So it's a pretty hardcore vessel. Excuse me, guys. There will be patrol boats, for what it's worth, 3 of. STRB-90, mainly guns. In fact, guns are all that are going to matter today. They won't get in range of their Hellfire-type missiles. All right. Depending on the port, in terms of surface-to-air missiles, is this site. RBS-98. It's a giraffe radar and 4 launchers. Each launcher has 4 low to medium range IRST missiles. So that's what's defending the port. Although their range is not particularly good, they can shoot down pretty much anything. Very effective missile system. Scattered along the southern coast here are 5 of these vehicles. Very nasty little things. RBS-15KA. Where is it? There it is. Ground launchers, each carrying 4 RBS-15 Mark IV, each with a range of over 150 miles. These missiles, like the missiles from the Visby and anywhere else, pretty much are going to be guided by data links. So that's really important to know about today. All right, got that, guys. Speaking of data link, provided today by an AWACS. It's not the right kind that Sweden uses. In fact, I'm not even sure what Sweden uses. Let me know if you know anyone, but I assume it's a wedge tail or something like that. Anyway, 100 or so miles up there. A distance I forgot to say is 100 miles as per real life. This scenery I've drawn in is accurate within about 10 miles, so it's going to be near enough for today. Let's look at Ronneby Airport. about the right distance from the port as per real life. She is defended by another RBS-98 site here, and what you'll probably know as a Patriot site here. It's actually the Swedish variant LVS 103 composite site with 3 support vehicles. It's going to have 4 PAC-2 launchers, which are the most modern of the PAC-2 Patriot missiles, range about 80 miles, and 2 of the PAC-3 launchers. These ones here that carry 16 missiles each, much lower range, about 20 or 30 miles, but anti-ballistic and much more accurate. So that's our Swedish medium to long range air defense. And finally, the heroes and the human pilots today are going to be in Gripens, of course. We've got Grump, Poosh, Simba, Bird, Cannibal, Firedad, RB, Wardog. Say hello, guys.
Madu.
Ahoy.
Hello, guys.
Guys,
You guys will be stationed at Ronby. You will scramble as soon as you want. You must use the runway. One thing you've got to learn about Sweden is they never cut corners and they're super honest. So you must use the runway, and you can do Swedish impersonation if you like. Each Gripen C is equipped with the following: a very simple scramble loadout of 4 meteors and 2. I've actually got ASRAMs here. They would use RSTs in real life, but for what it's worth today, it's near enough. You guys have one job, really. You've just heard that the southern tip of Sweden is under attack. You guys are the closest Swedish airbase for 150 miles. It's going to take them a while before reinforcements can get in here. You've got to get up, and you're not going to try and shoot down the fleet. I think Sweden realizes it's not going to destroy the Russian Baltic fleet. It's got to do the best it can to defend its shore until reinforcements, extra Gripens, ground attack Gripens, and so on can get here. So you guys have got to get it up. You guys have got to get up. You've got to get high. You've got to get fast. And you've got to destroy those MiGs. Russia only has 24 MiG-29Ks. If you shoot them down, that's essentially their naval or air force down for the attack. Note, be careful. You have to balance how close you get to that fleet. This fleet is very well equipped with probably the best missile they've got is S-350, I think they call it. About 80 miles range. Very modern ground-to-air missile, and it will smash you to pieces. It's probably better than Patriot, or at least in game it is, so be real careful of that. So feel free to kind of hang over in your Patriot site and draw them towards you. They probably will see you and come towards you guys. Also, a quick talk about missiles before we go. Excuse me. The Russians will be using their roleplay M77Ms. These are solid rocket motor with a range of just over 100 miles. So theoretically, at least, a very dangerous missile. You guys have got a Meteor, arguably better missile as long as it's used properly. Note, it's an air-breathing engine. It doesn't make much power. So if you remember, you've got to get high, 40,000 feet, to use it and shoot down on the baddies. That's the only way to get legs on it, to get it up to speed. Otherwise, it's a pretty hopeless missile, to be honest. So just remember that when you're fighting with this missile, guys, which you'll be using today. My recommendation is probably take off, probably head inland, maybe northwest, until you're up to about 20,000 feet. Then do a reversal, head towards the bad guys. By the time you're crossing the coast, you should be at 40,000 feet, maybe supersonic, and then you can start plugging your 100-mile missiles with proper parameters, rather than just charging towards them and possibly getting wiped out, because they'll probably be in the air before you. That's it. I've got no other restrictions. You guys can keep respawning until you've used all 20 airframes up. The score counter will tell me when you've died 20 times, and then I'll tell you to stop spawning. And that's the battle, guys. So, sorry for all that spiel. And you won't believe how long that took to get everything up and working, but it's just about there. So that is the Russians with their alternate history, improved Baltic fleet, trying to smash Karlskrona port and her submarines. and Sweden is going to defend for as long as she can before her reinforcements are going to arrive. And let's see how we do. Any predictions? I have run this through a few times because I had to work out all sorts of kinks in it. But one thing I've actually found, guys, is that there are lots of, excuse me, there are lots of dice rolls in this, and every time I've run it, I've almost got a different result. And so I can't really tell you what's going to happen. But any of you guys make a prediction for fun, mainly in terms of ground to ground rather than air to air.
I mean, the
Oh,
lovely
sweet.
blonde Swedish women shall be victorious.
There you go. He thinks he's going to keep the
Yeah.
submarines. Anyone else think they're going to keep their submarines today?
I don't think the Vikings have ever lost.
Huh. Right. There you go. The guys are going to be Swedish and they're going to win a Swedish. Stand by. Okay, guys. So what I figured now, this is basically one giant piece of shit and probably won't work. Let's just run it. Let's work out the kinks, see who's got the wrong missiles and stuff, get warmed up, and then 20 minutes later, we'll just, once we've got everything kinked out, kinky, we will run it again properly.
Cap, real
Right.
quick.
Hello.
Do you care that you said M77M?
What's an M77? Oh,
You
right.
said instead of R77M. If you don't care, then we can continue on.
Try and spot it.
And you just put a context, what do you call it, a subtitle in that bit, and it's got R77.
Yeah, there you go.
There's a lot of errors in this recording.
We can do that.
Right. Have I Simba the right mission? I think so.
I just want to see Cap troll himself. Put the subtext and have his little British guy go, "Wow,
Wow.
I never get to wow myself, guys.
Yeah.
I wow you guys. That's what I did. Whoops.
Why did I get a wow when I called you out saying get a
that?
new one?
What was that? I've forgotten.
When I saw that you ejected, because you I guess hit your wing or something. It was the what was that? The Eurofighter versus Su-35 or something like that.
I don't know, but
so long ago."
Yeah.
Can't think before today's breakfast.
Yeah, it's cool.
Right,
I
Simba
still have
Wimbo.
5 minutes left on my download because I
Roger.
got 4 gigs in and it networked crashed. So
Yeah, we'll do that. Won't it? Let's stop. The rest of you. Let's have details. Have you got the mission, Simba? I think I sent it to you.
Yeah, the server's already up and paused kind of 5 minutes in. So you've got everything. You can see everything.
Simba's already sent me the part. He's already sent it to me, and then we're going to have a check. Make sense is I've sent the right thing. Words, stuff. I think you're probably all going to get the scoreboard back. You know what's fine. So why wouldn't that be a problem? Right, new server. No, not the server. Oh, God, I can't think.
No, they would have had to install the script.
Yes, they weren't the script, were they? They probably don't want it cluttering up the screens.
You like that password?
That's wonderful. I could do with some of that, actually. So you go in and make sure it's roughly right.
The Rapucha class landing ship apparently was built in Poland, and it's Polish for toad.
How about that, guys? Oh, I thought it was alligator. Right.
There is an alligator ship, but it's an older model. It's a Project 1171.
You going, guys? Right, let's see if something looks about right. Simba about to get jammed. Okay, I'm looking at the planes and they're invisible. Can you pause and unpause, Simba? Words and stuff and things. Maybe you can do some words and stuff and things. And repause. Alrighty. No, it's not worked. They're all carrying anti-ship missiles, big silly missiles. Oh, that's a shame, guys. Right. So the option is, guys, we can either try and fix it, or we can have me host it. What do you think?
I don't see anti-ship missiles on them.
Roger.
Do you have a newer version of the weapons pack installed on your computer?
Just don't know, guys. And how does anyone know how to even know that? Oh, weapons pack.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah,
we have 1.0.
I imagine I've got the same. Hang on. I'll even show my screen. Where is it? I doubt it, guys. Tech. I got this one here. It's got 1.0 and it's 360 meg. which is
What
what you
about
guys
the
just got,
MiG?
right? Yeah, I mean, everything I've shared is literally just copied straight off this. The MiG is MiG-29 KR GRV1. You guys got that right?
Yep.
The only thing that's slightly different is rather than drag that whole 12 gigabytes, what I did was just took the bits I wanted, but I can just drag the whole 12 gigabytes over if you want. I can do that, guys. I'm gonna go do that.
I spawned in case you wanted to see the whatchamacallit boat.
Do you, on your clients, what missiles do you see on that MiG-29, Simba? Because he should be carrying missiles, as in, as in AMRAAMs or whatever they're called.
Yeah, big
What do you see?
Russian AMRAAM looking missiles.
So you see missiles, yeah. Right. So
Not with
interestingly,
black warheads.
so it sounds like it's me that's not compatible with it. Right. Well, I should probably do a PC restart as well. All right. Well, we should really try and get me working before we do anyone else, guys. Annoyingly, so that's what I want to do is get rid of all that stuff.
I'll have to exit out of this
There.
anyway.
I'm gonna chuck it in temp, just where it's away. I'm gonna grab
I'll
12
have it back
gigabyte
up.
thing.
Second, guys.
Go on. Someone remind me where it is. Mods tech.
My cat decided it was time for her to play.
Swedish military assets. Out of interest, I've got break 11.5 gigabytes.
So you're playing with your pussy then?
All right, see what
Right.
happens.
So you
Demonetized.
have all of yours in a folder. We do not.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right, Simba. I'm copying this over wrong. Cancelling it. You're right. They shouldn't be in a folder, should they? That's why I only put the ones in I needed. I'll put all of them in now, though. If this doesn't work, I've actually got another solution. Just credit. Right, so I'm going to move all of them in there, right? This is what you did. Was it right, Simba?
Correct.
Can you see my screen, yeah? Okay, I'm going to move them all in now.
Yeah,
If this
just
doesn't work,
DCS back
what
up.
I've already done is just uploaded. So I knew because we thought we might have problems. So I've just uploaded all the ones we needed. About 3 gigabytes worth. We can do what I'm doing and just have those ones.
That probably would have been awesome to have before we did the 12
Oh,
gig.
yeah, but I figured you'd already have it on your computer anyway. I thought, what's the least worst path? So I don't want to do this again. It's almost undoable, this is. Is it going to cause more confusion if I just put a bunch of separate ones out? As it turns out, Grump, probably would have been better the other way around, don't you think?
Perhaps.
Confuse a cat.
I don't know how many people had to download the Swedish asset pack this morning.
So once
Last
upon
night.
a time,
Sounds like there's a lot of people.
when we did the video where we were testing trying to hit them, I did post a like 3.5 gig version of the stuff out there.
Yeah, I got rid of
But
it on
it wasn't
purpose
updated. Yeah.
because I was worried it was going to cause more problems than it's worth. Right, so what I've done now, Simba, it's a horrendous thing of putting all of those Swedish mods in my tech folder. Let's see what
Yeah, we get
happens.
that set
First, I've
up.
got to just run single player and see if my mission even works with it.
To the club.
Now we
If
wait.
that doesn't work, what we'll do is we'll strip all that shit out.
Well, that's
And-
interesting.
We'll just isolate what we need.
You were able to get it to work with all of it being inside of a folder.
I know I didn't. That won't work for any of us, Simba. I didn't do that, or I did it by accident. Right, watch this be a problem. Yeah, it's nice I did building all this stuff, but it's just nothing really works together. And right, guys, that's what happens if I load this mission up on single player. Right, punch it, Chewie. Don't make me go and do a fucking Death Star attack again.
Good push.
Wondering if that's what got us throttled.
Nah, I think it's. I've
Yeah.
been looking into it recently because it's getting really hard to make enough money now on my channel, main channel. I think it's just because we've got so many videos. I don't think we've done anything. I'm thinking about deleting. I'm toying with the idea of deleting to the first 4,000, but it's a one-way operation. It's a big decision to make. You got to delete all those tutorials that I did over 4 years. It's oof. So anyway, that's just a me problem at the moment. Right, go on then, little Migs.
Are you able to download them?
It's working simple. So that's good news. So I've essentially got installed what you've got installed now, as far as I'm aware, and it worked on single player. I'll try joining your thing again, see what happens. If that doesn't work, then maybe we can do some file comparisons or try and work out what the heck's going on.
Wake me up when it's over.
Ugh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go take a nap.
Might actually be a good idea, guys.
Till like noon.
What symbol is this fucking thing?
Wish I could go back to sleep now.
Is the password it's coming home? Oh.
No, but
Mm.
it is. It is.
Didn't really deserve to win, I don't think.
It was a hard game. It was a hard game from the start.
Yep.
If anyone follows,
Question is, can Cap name that movie?
Guys, let me have a look what's going on here. Right. Do you want to try resetting the mission, Simba? Okay. Yes, no, they work. They work. Simba, they work. Fuck. That is okay. I was ready for it to be a bit more difficult than that, but
Woo.
right.
Oh, did you see how beautiful those clouds were behind that?
Beautiful the clouds.
Thumbnail.
I'm
I
over
know
the
the
clouds,
lighting's
guys.
not there, but it's beautiful.
That's volumetric, boys.
Right. I'm just gonna have a quick look around the ships and just do my bits before I let you guys back in riff-raff in. That's good. That's good. You can shoot down in railbacks if you want today, guys.
I would have retorted to
but
that,
you'll
but I
never
was
get
too
to
busy
it.
stretching.
Bunch of missiles, RBS-15s are fired. A whole bunch of missiles.
God,
no.
no.
It's fired. It's just worth doing it now.
This
4 minutes in.
almost 8 in the morning.
What about you, sir?
Way too early in the morning.
I will keep an eye on them if they do fire, but I'm worried that they're not going to fire. Is that AWACS there? The AWACS is there. That's weird. Boats are there. The Corvette's there. Gripen's obviously. Let's have a look at Symbol Wimber. He's there and he's got meteors on. That is great news. Great news, Symbol Wimber. Patriot probably won't work today because mods. Those little things will. That's that. Right, guys, that's pretty cool. The next thing is, can you please unpause the server, Simba? Just let it run. The rest of you, I'm going to post the IP and password to start popping in, and we'll diagnose you as we come in.
Cool. Here we go.
I would do if I could find the general chat, which I can't, by the way. So.
This is the one up top, Cap.
Oh, something's changed. I don't know what it is. Right.
There you go.
Thanks for diagnosing that problem.
Buy more password.
Right. Now, the only thing that's not firing is the RBS-15, and that's frustrating.
No, it fired earlier.
No. Oh, did it? Are you sure it wasn't just the Corvettes? Because they're little hatches, aren't they?
There's the RBS-15 Mark IV ASHM.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh, well, whatever. If it's not firing, I
And
don't
they
think.
did come out. Actually, I think they did come out of the ships.
Yeah. That would make a lot more sense. Strange. Well. Oh, well. There's so much we can do, Symbol Wimber. when mods get this complex, you know.
It's my first time doing a Wargames on the new PC with actually working.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Popping the cherry.
That cherry, yeah.
Is there something you got to do?
I'm not
special
gonna
with
worry,
the
Cap. But
Rapucha class?
Like
Kimberwimber?
the Swedish boats can only track one target at a time.
How do you mean? They should be sending about 24 missiles at once.
This beast only firing one rocket missile at a time. Hasn't fired anything in the last 20 seconds now.
Roger. About that. Alright, we'll run it through again in a minute. Usually it's a couple of minutes to run it.
Jump in aircraft or just really quick?
Yep. Yep. All you really care about, all you guys care about, is whether your plane's got the right missiles and whether the baddies' planes got the missiles. And you don't care too much about these bits and stuff like that.
They've lost 2 Vispies already according to the scoreboard.
Yeah. Too much about that, boys. I'm just watching the Visby's down. Maybe you just caught them at bad times, and I'm watching the Visby's. Just got help on the left. They were definitely launching multiple missiles.
Yeah, just like how it just shot that one missile at that one target.
Right, let me have a look at some of you guys. Bird. It's good. Bird's going next to those MiGs. It's good. Pooch is not good. Pooch fucked up. Cannonball.
My lag.
It's good.
RC missiles.
But it's good. Alright, most of you. Guys, when I clear you as good, you can take off and go and practice shooting baddie waddies down. Just get used to how your missiles feel, what button you push to get them to fire. Practice using the runway. Just pitch your way to it. Have you got it installed?
Yeah.
Have you double checked its size? Its uncompressed size. Make sure it's not screwed up the size of it.
John, it's like a 1 gig download.
No, that's I see the problem. The problem with it is, and I don't want to use it again for exactly this reason. It's massive. It's like 3 gigabytes. And what that's probably doing is splitting it into little 1 gigabyte downloads for you. Let me just double check.
Yeah, it's split into 2 gigabyte or 2 1 gigabyte downloads.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's I hate doing this stuff. So
Moskova's been damaged, I see.
How about that? That never happened in a single player. The total size of Rapucha, guys, I've got is 2.66 uncompressed RB. So you want to get it, keep downloading it until you get that size, 2.6. May download it into 2 separate packages.
Yeah, you should have like a 3,357-ish thousand kilobyte download. No, 177,000 kilobyte download.
Yeah, I had 2 parts, just had to extract them both in the same folder and it worked.
Cap fired it.
Send.
Do you want to check me out, sir?
Still right. About to have balls checked, and you are. You are green. Of you two. Well, luckily so far, only one person's had a problem, so that's nice.
Oh, fired it. You may want to put some dead zone in your rudder.
Yeah, I thought I was moving fast enough, and then I wasn't.
It's a piece of shit, isn't it?
War Dog looks good to me, Cat.
All right, guys. Submarine down. Patriots firing. That's good news, guys. Why? The missile attack's finished, so that was what will be exciting in the real thing. You got 15 MiGs up there, guys? Yep, Moscow's been smashed. Nice. Well done, Sweden. just hold out. Now I've got the 30 under fires tomorrow as well. Never mind. Suck it up. Blame fucking China.
I can't view the Santa Fe. Can you?
No, it's not. It's a static object. The only way I get it to work is a static object, so you won't be able to view it. So. I put it in the real Santa Fe and it just crashed again. Speaking of which, guys, this week, that's why I don't like putting weekly schedules out. It's going to get completely messed up. A new plane's just been released. It should be in my email soon. If the Simba's already got it, a Swedish plane. So I'll factor that in somewhere. And we've just got a new weapon, so it's all going to get shredded up. I'll do new schedule and things like that. Yep, order looks good. If you can't get it working, push, don't spend too much time on it. It's kind of a one-off mess, this whole thing, to be honest.
What are the missiles that are supposed to be there?
Meteor missiles, and you should have weapons pack 1.0.0.
That's what I have.
Yeah, I mean, something in there. One of your mods is the wrong size, the wrong place, something like that. We've got an extra mod in there that should have something along those lines somewhere. You might not just be able to figure it out.
I'll work on it.
Keep trying it.
Jamming.
You never know, you might spot something. Basically, Steve, you're going to get this one working because it's difficult. They're jamming. Are they? Where you bird? What's the problem? What range can you fire at them?
Haven't fired yet.
Obviously, we started 10 minutes in for this one, so they get a 10-minute head start, which is why you're under so much pressure. Cannonball's got the idea. He's gone up to 50k, and then he's coming back around. That's how you do it. And you can just slam missiles into it. Meteor out for cannonball. Zam! That's how you use it.
Is there a master arm in this somewhere?
Yes, there's a master arm on the right console. It's got a rotary live, and you've also got a trigger guard. It's a toggle.
Yeah, it doesn't
9 o'clock high. Vehicle, 9 o'clock high.
15 otherwise. But you better do it quick, bird. Do it again.
Firing.
Right, you need to diagnose that problem. Respawn, do it again.
High. Vehicle, 9 o'clock high.
You've got AWACS today, so theoretically you should be able to fire the missiles from STT and then leave them. They will not be taken out. Wow, cannonball.
3 o'clock high.
Oh, lucky I was actually.
3 o'clock high.
And I'm dead.
Yep, me too.
Gonna hard battle. You're allowed infinite respawns, guys. Use it. The raw battle won't be this hard. So they would barely have been taken off.
Alright, Ricky's loaded in.
Bash, cannonball. Oh, the meteor.
There's no ejecting from these planes.
No idea. Knowing him, he's probably put like a safety switch you gotta do or something.
Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 152, 450 at 35,000 knots. Uzi, 2-1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 161, 440 at 25,000 gold.
You managed to get missed off the rail, Wardog.
Uzi, 2-1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 141,
Okay, that's good, because got a missile up the butt.
Question, have you got a missile working? I noticed...
Uzi, 2-1, Overlord, 1-1,
I have to press BVR left twice, didn't it, for this to work, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but that will give you your full symbology, yeah. What I'd suggest, I don't know if you can listen, but I suggest you take off the right and land.
9 o'clock high. Missile, 9 o'clock low. 2-1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 135, 490 at 5,000 knots. Uzi, 2-1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 128, 440 at 13,000 knots.
That's neat. I just took off and already have misses on.
Uzi, 2-1, Overlord, 1-1, Bra, 135, 450 at 29,000. Nuclear 6 o'clock high.
I think I may have lied to you. You know what I said? You know what I said you don't?
Yeah.
Possible I've lied to you. Alright, fine, I'll give it. It sounds quite good.
There we go, missile out.
Proud of you, bird. Alright, you outrun your stupid missiles. That's a bird. Dodge that. Oh. Well. Some would say you deserve it. Not me. I wouldn't say you deserve it.
Fired out of Grumper running away into Sweden. Good jobs.
I kind of had no choice. Got missile warnings. Take it
Oh
off
yeah,
from the runway.
and you've got plenty still coming towards you.
There's not a lot you can do. You guys can do now.
RB-103 Bravo's going to base it.
One thing is you've got your missiles firing. I just want to check you've got your missiles firing. My main concern.
If I can survive long enough to get into launch program.
Oh, if literally you can take off there, so it's fire immediately.
Pang! And pang!
Oh, come on!
Alright, has anyone got any outstanding issues, guys?
I haven't had a chance to launch my missiles yet.
Just fire it at friendly. No, fire it at anything.
Damn, I just had a third time?
You had all the 7.
I forgot about the trigger safety on this thing.
Overlord, 1-1,
Okay.
Bra, 134, 440.
I mean, they're basically surrounding your base now, so you guys can't really take off. But... Timmy, do you want to reset the mission so the boys can get up?
RBS-15s from the
Yep, are you guys ready for me to reset?
We've got time, so you might as well just reset the mission real quick.
Anti-ship missiles from the shore are firing now.
Oh, Beth, in time.
Resetting in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, guys. Get in a plane, take off, shoot some baddies real quick. Because they're only just starting to take off, they shouldn't be a very big launch rate, so you guys probably overwhelm them rather than the other way around.
Mission pause still.
Oh, Simba Wimba.
Enfield 2-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra, 136, 415 at 10,000.
I was just noticing how Berkey, took my spot.
Oof, awkward.
Sorry.
It's all good. Just gonna do it for real.
Get another one. Alright, Simba's 9.
Someone has a special spot.
Yeah.
Well, that's not
Well,
nine.
special
I'm gonna be
spots
in
for
nine.
special people.
Yes.
And I have been told.
You will respect my foot.
Oh,
We had a special spot on that short bus to school every day.
Yeah, you guys can't see it. The cat can see it. That's a yellow school bus paint job.
Morning, Griepens.
I like this paint job.
Guys, take off and do a slow orbit right. Take off, do a slow orbit right. And then we'll head to target. What, that crosswind? Anyone notice that crosswind? Live.
Yeah, it's quite the crosswind.
Button. BBR mode twice. Radar on. Zoom out. Righty, guys. Turning slow orbit right. Zero. We're going to turn right through to 140, guys. Excuse me. 5,000. Here you guys.
Somebody turn left.
I'm trying to get out of the soup.
I do that. Okay, above the soup. Still turning right. Okay, on heading 140, 20,000 feet. Let's go, guys. 140, 20,000 feet. And keep climbing at 15 degrees. Oh, baddies on scope. Fucking hell, a lot of baddies. No, they might be missiles. Shit.
Those are missiles.
Oh, what's the baddies?
That sounds like a U.
They'll be jamming.
Right.
First MiG-29 just got in.
That is a problem, guys. I did not foresee. I guess we'll see what develops. You can use your F10 map to find out, you know, try and cross-reference. Yeah, right. So the closer ones. Yeah, I've identified which are the targets. 80 miles on a definite MiG. Cap is 40,000 feet, Fox 3. First meter out. Pang. Alright. I did a thing, guys. Right. I need you guys to do that as well.
Jam.
Yeah, that's annoying, right?
Fox 3.
Check my meteor. Yep, it's definitely a meteor. I'm definitely targeting the MiGs. Yeah, he's jamming. Son of a bitch. Up 1.5. Yep, I get it. It's going to be a lot harder than I thought.
Burn through the jamming.
I'm a jam. Fox 2, 3. I don't know. Do you want me to stop them jamming, guys? Or can... yeah, we can burn through about 70 miles, can't we, guys?
Yep.
Fox 3. Okay, I'm leaving that to data link. I'm going now. Self-preservation. When you're out of missiles, guys, fly back to the base and don't bother landing, but just respawn. Just fly back to the base, respawn. I may have G'd out. No, I'm fine. Real careful about doing split S's in this thing, guys. Jeez, I almost killed myself.
Hey guys, you don't have to go for a kill count. Just make sure you can fire a missile.
Right, I fired my missiles and I'm heading back home. Oh, excuse me.
Will not fire. Is it the weapon release button or is it trigger?
Trigger.
Yeah, you have to do that safety thing though.
There's a weapon fly and
There it goes. I think I keep pressing it too many times. Drop missile away.
Gas splash.
War Dogs missile away.
2 big MiGs down. Oh, we hit ship with a meteor.
And I got killed. Already.
There were any missiles in the air. How did you do that? Did you manage to fire a missile at least?
Yeah, I got 2 Fox 3s out.
Oh, they got me.
Guys, the best way I found of doing it was I waited till it burnt through about 80 miles, and then I can stop them jamming if you want. You know, it's
just a matter of being able to differentiate them between all of these missiles.
Yeah, I know that's annoying. It's kind of cross-referent with the thing. Another one's down. Yeah, you guys are doing it. I know it's annoying, but you guys are doing it. The way I did mine was to wait until 80 miles till I could burn through, popped a missile on him. Then turned cold, ran back to base, and by the time I turned back round, it guided in the data link, and he was dead.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to filter out missiles via the radar.
That is annoying, right?
So have the bottom of your scan over. Okay. Okay, so we were just testing to make sure we could launch.
I guess so, yeah. Right, anyone got any outstanding problems? I don't want your fucking private life. Alright.
Yep.
Hello. You'll try and run this piece of shit. Right. Alright, guys.
That's a lot of cruise missiles.
It might be worth... I'm going to go and do a computer reset now. Because I'll be doing a lot of fucking around. To prevent it crashing, it might be a good idea if you guys do it as well. But it's up to you. Or BRB. Excuse me.
All right, server is resetting.
Man, that Sab little AWACS is kind of cool.
And we'll figure out what happens to the rest of the fleet next time.
Stay tuned on
GRTV.
Who's your disappointed father? Is that the server?
Yes.
I like it.
All right. The only thing I couldn't do is get my missiles to fire, but I don't know if it's because I was getting ready to crash or what.
So you got the gun trigger, and then on the right side there's a little
there's a gun trigger
rotary
safety,
thing,
and there's a master arm.
Ah, the master arm. That's what I was missing. I gotta find that.
on the right side of your near the right side. There's a little rotary thing that says, I think it's yellow. You want to make sure it goes to red.
It's in the white and red hashed
area.
Oh, okay. Where it says MASS.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I've had to press BVR twice, left, on my thing to get it.
Welcome to Sweden.
300 freaking guards, so you don't accidentally launch a missile, I guess.
Alright, guys. Oof.
I'm taking lucky number 13.
I think also to get
That
rid
is
of
a good
that
number.
high pitch APU noise, you can just click APU off because the engine's running, right?
Yeah, I tried to tell the developers that the APU shouldn't be running on a hot start.
Oh, is that
But
what that
they don't
sound
listen.
is?
Yeah, because as soon as you get it
That and
to go off.
One of the problems with mods is it can only use external audio. So,
Excuse me. I secretly like that. I'm a bit worried.
it's because when you go supersonic, it gets quiet in the cockpit, which in real life it doesn't do that.
Yeah, it also sounds very loud and arcadey, which I kind of like.
What is the clear AC button on the left side of the canopy?
Mm.
It's
Something to do with
guarded,
your...
so I'm guessing it's not good.
Right. Guys,
Emergency
coming
just
over.
cover is what it shows on the
Yeah.
pop-up.
Alright, guys.
My canopy. Haha.
If you can try and that kind of orbit I showed you with, or we did, that was pretty good, guys. So I suggest doing that. If you can try and maintain discipline when taxiing and not spoon your plane all around, that'll help. Just, you know, make us not look stupid. It's annoying, but otherwise, when you're out of missiles, it's just Mach 2 your way home. When you're above the airfield, just get a new one. Don't eject because it will count as a death. So just, you know, despawn, whatever.
There's a
That's
peace
okay.
and war button.
What?
There's no ejecting from this plane.
I want to go to war. Right, there's no ejecting from this plane. All right, maybe they do it.
There's a peace
you know,
and war button switch.
And it doesn't. It's not.
They didn't give the Brits parachutes in World War One, so that's the same thing, right? Made them fight harder.
God, I gotta wonder what that one's about. Is this thing nuclear capable?
I love peace and war. I don't know what isn't nuclear capable nowadays.
I feel like that's the nuclear button.
Because there's only so much blood that can come out of me. If any more blood comes out of me, I swear. Right. Fucking COVID. You bitches. Is anyone not ready to go? Apart from me. Right,
I died ready.
Off, on, don't range rings.
Just remember, folks, taxi forward and then turn.
Yeah. Try not to smash into each other. I know it's very difficult. So
No, spin
Don't
around.
tell me
like
how to live my life, Gina.
That's right. Right, guys. Okay, you all appear to be ready. Simba Wimba, please unpause the server in 3, 2, 1, go. If this works, then I'm a Chinaman. I don't say that anymore. We're in! We're in! Right! Everything's gone weird. Okay, where to start? Let's have a look at the Russians. Ah, stuff's getting fired already. Caliber missiles. Big caliber missiles going up. Huge swathes of missiles coming up either side of these. What are they? The Gorshkovs, basically, aren't they? Carrier. Mixed taxiing to get ready.
Come on in front of me, Simba.
I'm already on the runway.
Oh. Whoever this is on the left.
Oh, the Swedes have retaliated. A whole bunch of RBS-15s out from the Visby corvettes, out from the land launchers. This is what it's going to be, a massive vampire on vampire attack. Probably pretty much is going to be a while. Let me have a look at my guys. Simba is airborne. Go Simba. Wow, look at that crosswind. Remember, guys, I suggest getting some altitude before heading towards them because meteor. Watch out for that freaking crosswind. Right, Gripen's airborne. Good luck, guys. Let's check missiles. Okay, we've got Caliber cruise missiles. These are slow-ass missiles, so they'll go to the back. They'll be the last ones to hit. We've got the Caliber anti-ship missiles. Much lower, much faster missiles. We've got the P-800. There's an Onyx. Grab it. Come on. Onyx. Oh, hello. It's going to have a look at the RBS-15s. Wow, this is going to happen really quickly, isn't it? I don't know, probably 50 RBS-15s. These are Mark 4s, I think. Look how low they... Oh, I thought I was going to crash there. Look how low they go to the sea. Very hard to intercept. These modern Mark 4s. Sorry, viewers, I'm going to do a lot of coughing today. Right, look how many. Okay, Moskva's been firing. Wow, Moskva is angry. All 16 tubes of Moskva's been fired. Like I said at the beginning, the way to overwhelm anything is to just get as many missiles in the air. They all guide themselves in the air as you can at once. I think even Peter the Great's been firing. I think he has. She has. Whatever. Rapuchas. I know they're not pronounced Rapucha. It's just what I've always called them, and I thought they were spelled differently. So Rapucha doesn't mean alligator, guys. What's it mean? Toad. Okay, my guys are coming in now. Guys are up to altitude. Well done, guys. Don't shoot their MiGs down. A bit laggy and jerky, but it will be today. There's a lot coming on today. Let's go and have a look at... Oh, the MiGs. Yep, of course. Holy crap, an R-77's been fired. Okay, actually I can't say that, can I? Because you wouldn't know that. But that has happened. Worries me a lot. Distances are relatively small today. This part of the geography is 100 miles, you know. 100 miles for modern missile. Meteors out for my guys. Call your shots out, guys. Woo! Beautiful, guys. Right.
Mobile Fox 3 home on jam.
And you got altitude. That's what Meteor needs.
Fox 3.
Meteor only works up high.
Drop Fox 3. Target burn through 80 miles.
Fox 3.
Oh my god, this missiles are freaking merging.
Cannonball Fox 3 going home. Oop, missile out on me.
Yep.
Yep, Grump turning.
Probably quite far away, so you've probably got time to All things are about to happen, viewers. Look, you see this? See those other missiles
Fox
there?
3, come on, Jack.
Massive batches of missiles merge with each other. I think the... Too much to watch now. Trying to make some sense of it.
Ah, watching all these Fox 3s above me. Go, boys.
Yep, look at all those friggin' meteors. Wow, look at all those meteors. Look at that. Well done, guys. It's my boys.
Bird Fox 3 and returning.
Get back to base. Okay, first meteors are about to strike down, I think. Is that gonna hit? Yes, it is. Is that gonna hit?
Cannonball, splash 1.
Well done.
Nice.
Splash 2.
Well done. Well done, guys. What a great start. Okay, S350s are out. That's something I recognise. It's an F350. Super good weapon. 70 or 80 miles range. Words are hard. Yep, 2 MiGs down. Okay, Visby's firing their cams. More words. These are ASRAM type missiles with different guidance. Okay. Yep, the MiGs are really struggling. They're taking off now and they're being chased by freaking meteors. Wow. Wowee.
Splash 3.
Nice work, guys, and you've got a whole bunch more coming in. Right, I've got to concentrate on what's important. What's important is these Visbys at the moment. Can they defend themselves? They only get 24 of these missiles. Oh my god, they're firing their both. Look at that. They're shooting down anti-ship missiles. With their Sea-Wiz and with their 57mm. Did you see that? It just blew up on Onyx or something. I've not seen that before. Let me know if you get any more kills, guys. I'm busy doing naval stuff. Dang. They're trying to target those missiles. Just gonna get through. Oh, he got him! Bofors smacked him in the face. That's amazing. That one's gonna... No, got him again. Oh, one go! Look at that. Look at the trail it left. Oh, it got through. Chips are down. They're overwhelmed by the vampires. That's the problem. These guys are going to be okay. Sorry, guys. What's the air war going?
Rumps down.
There were 4. You get to respawn, guys. Remember, you got 20 aircraft there. Get another one. Get up. Don't let the MiGs get on top of you. There are 4 airborne at the moment. And so, yeah, get out there, do more stuff. Oh, you know what I've missed? All these RBS, what's been hit here? Nothing has got through to hit the... not Chinese fleet. Who are they? Russian fleet. But they could. There's the S-350s to come out and shoot them. Again, the Russians only have so many missiles to defend. They will run out eventually. That there is a ship. What is it? That is... Oh my god, look at that. This action we've been missing. That is Peter the Great. That's a Kirov battlecruiser. That's something you don't see every friggin' day. Yep, I'm just going to get through. Okay, I guess we're watching. Here are the cruise missiles going for the subs. No subs hit yet. This is kind of important. Something's going for the Moskva. Watch. Probably Moskva. Going to defend itself. Stupid old 80s tech. Why don't you defend yourself? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, it did. Big cash down. Uh-oh, Peter Great's going to get overwhelmed. There's the baddies. Bang! We got overwhelmed. Going to get killed. Yep, Peter Great's been killed. Oof. Again.
2 more MiGs down.
Well done, guys. I've been watching, so keep the information coming. Get the Greats down. Moskva's hit. Oh, too much. Oh, another MiG down. 5 MiGs down. And 1 Peter the Great. 6 MiGs down. Amazing, guys. Wow, meteors have been coming over the top.
7 MiGs down.
Christ, I haven't even been noticing it happening. Oh, you know what? I've got to watch that. I'll scroll in, scroll out one more time, I swear. Right. No submarines have been hit, and they're being scrambled. Little Swedish men, I shouldn't say that. Beautiful Swedish men are all getting ready to scramble in their submarine. Can they defend them in time? Oh, this guy here is going to defend them now. Whoops, wrong button. Iris. Oh, the missiles are used up. The missiles are all been used.
down.
Well done. The missiles have all been fired against that breed to help the Visbees. They've now looked defenseless. The port's defenseless. Uh-oh. Well done, Simba and guys. More planes taking off. Remember, there's a whole squadron of 24 there, so keep it going. These cams still shooting down these.
Cannonball Fox 3.
Right, how do I want to watch? Probably got to watch these cruise missiles coming in now. The Calibers are coming in.
Cannonball Fox 3.
Nothing left to defend the submarines.
Rob Fox.
Match. One good and
Cannonball Fox 3.
Well done, guys. Keep it going.
Rob Fox 3 times 2.
Battlefield certainly cleared up. 2 subs down.
Cannonball Fox 3 going home.
Fox 3 times 3.
Oh, there's something going off over there. Those are the Patriots firing. Look, the Patriots are firing from 20 kilometers away. Defend the submarines. Where are they? Yeah, there's the Patriots firing. Look. I would say that's probably too little too late, Mr. Patriot. 3 submarines down. Yep, submarines are dead. Man, right, okay, stuff to watch here. Oh, shoot him down. Good splash. Oops. Ah.
Cannonball splash.
3 batons. These meteors are really performing. Well done for using them. Well, guys.
Fox 3.
What else? Fox 3 times.
Right.
Oh, didn't get that.
No, Ricky Bobby.
Ricky Bobby died.
Cat pace.
Clouds look nice today. The ground welfare is pretty much done now. It's now air to air. Got to take that squadron down, guys.
Smash 1.
Well done. Wow. Those meteors raining down. That was a fast impact. That's 11 MiGs down now, guys.
Well, yeah, 11.
And only 4 Gripens down. Well done. That's just better play. And neither is neither is better than the other. Meteor was more or less about as good as R77, you know, roughly within the same build length. These guys are set to A skill level, just as good as I can set them. It's just humans flying better than AIs flying. So, and that, you know, that's quite often that can happen because humans are smart. Well done. That's it. Trump's been getting chased by this for the last half an hour. Yes, it's in the window.
We set our humans to ace.
Was that what we did today? We got the ace.
Yeah.
Ooh, one of you just got shot down. And Crump's got this thing sniffing his little grumpy ass. That was interesting. Hear him somewhere. Oh look, those are the 2 corvettes. Still alive, look. Well done, boys, for surviving. Gonna go take the Rapuchas down. Still more meteors going in. Remember, these guys on data links, so the guys turn away and they'll just... Oh, good notch. No, not good notch. Yes, good notch. Double notch. They turn away and the AWACS, wedge tail, I think it is, guides them in, which is pretty cool. Right, is that one going in? No. Alright, a whole bunch more RBS are coming from these Visbees, I think. Excuse me. Keep it going, guys. There's plenty more to shoot down. The carrier, yeah, they're still pumping out their little Miggingtons. And you have got plenty of airframes left. You've only died 4 times. They've died 11 times. Air superiority must be sought, guys. Alright, 77M. Will this thing ever go into service? You just don't know with Russia at the moment. You know, it's not looking likely, but again, alternate reality. I'm allowed to do this. Oh, look, those missiles, that must be Simba. Is that Simba out there? It is. He's just fired all those meteors off it. Zang, zang, zang. Nice work, Simba.
One of them's going to be a dud. I dropped lock right as I released it.
Roger, roger.
Maybe AWACS will save me.
Probably.
Maybe. We shall see. This is tracking for sure. Alright then. Oh no, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, there he goes. Excuse me. Notice how this thing burns? It'll burn all the way until it hits pretty much. Got an air-breathing engine on it. Look at it chase that poor MiG down. Dodging for a meteor is a very difficult thing to do. Oh,
Alright, Fox 129 down.
Well done, Simple Wimber. That's 12 down now. Oh, they have got warring close to you in some cases, though. It's the only thing. The closer they get, the more difficult it is for you guys to get up high and get those meteors working properly. Not any concern. Okay, getting a nice rare R77 kill here, maybe. Good notch War Dog. Beat the missile, which is good. Okay, look at these two. Home on this guy. Oof. Not want to be that guy, wherever he is. Oof. Oof. We're gonna chase him. I am chasing you. I am modern European technology. What's faster in a dive, a meteor or a MiG? MiG? Fair play. Look at that. Alrighty then.
Flash.
You're seeing the problem with the meteor now, viewers. As it gets lower, it gets less powerful, essentially, or not quite true, but you know what I mean. It gets less fast. See, it goes down, it gets slower. Meteor does not like low down. It just cannot function. I believe that's pretty much how the real thing works as well. Good splash. Guys,
Flash one.
good salvo of missiles there. And that guy just escaped. He was nuts. Literally was nuts. He had to go so fast to defeat that. Here's a thing. Here's a thing. Jeez, crump. That took your paint off. Good notch. You guys are friggin' form today. Only 5 Gripens down. It's all fair and square, you know. I literally cannot make it any harder than this.
Ball. Winchester headed home.
Just lost track. Sometimes they will just lose track for reasons I don't know. Lots of variables here. A bunch of more meteors coming in. Looks at the T. Slow down a little bit. Sim's coming off the new jet. Tell them once they get back to base, they don't have to land and rearm. They can just get a new jet and come up. The reason is, in real life, there are 20 planes and 20 pilots here, so it helps be a bit more accurate how it is. Grump, you're the only man out there. Good luck. Excuse me. That's Grumptastic.
Oh, I'm out of missiles. Okay, going home.
Yep, they only carry 4 long-range missiles. That's the main problem with the JAS-39C.
Yeah, I counted 3.
Okay, good news is there's a Corvette below you defending you, Grump. Maybe your saviour, we'll see, I guess. No dodging that. No dodging that, friend.
Splash.
Took his ASRAMs, we'll get this Tosh bag. Oh, these MiGs are so kinematically powerful. Very powerful aeroplanes.
Damn it!
Talk us through it, Break Bird.
Got airborne, was turning around to try and get a shot and then boop.
No, gotta do that. They have unfortunately got
crash.
Alright, you know what? You've only had 6 deaths, guys. That's pretty good. Oh. Oh, you lucky SOB. I swear about 3 of them right within words.
All about reaction to the boo, 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 boo.
Yeah, another one straight past his face. Well done.
Oh, I see my fleet. Protect my fleet.
There you go. They will protect you. They are literally firing at guys who are like a few miles away from you.
Yep, I see the missiles coming out.
Very cool. Go Sweden. Oh, it's only
close.
Right. Yeah. It's a good job that we lured them into our SAM net. It's a shame the Patriots out with missiles. Okay, more ASRAMs going in. You know what I mean. More or less ASRAMs going in. So the way it works in a lot of European countries, value queues converted the ASRAM, which I think was British, because it was determined a decent missile and affordable, into SAMs. The UK uses pretty much exclusively for our land-based SAMs now. Not making a great show today, but no, crazy mix. A MiG, Crazy Ivan's got through and is facing up to you for a dogfight. Where are they?
Oh, I do have
heaters. Make sure you fire them in ways, otherwise they won't track. A whole bunch more of RBS have gone out. Where did they come from? That is beyond me, viewers, where they came from. Some debrief will have to tell me that. And if they had fired at the beginning, would have done more damage to the bullshit fleet. Probably.
Something about aubergine.
Something about eat more aubergines to get vitamin C. Oh, I've seen this before. It's a dive chase between a meteor burning and a MiG-29 burning. Mr. Migurin decided to give that thing very powerful engines and good power to weight ratio, so that was only going to end one way. But can he pull out? No, he couldn't. He couldn't pull out. Over-G'd. Great, see, that's model. I mean, that would literally crush a pilot's spine trying to, pull off, stick 1,000 knots, it would smash him up. So that was all pretty realistic, to be honest.
5 more kills against MiG, and we have wiped out their fleet.
Wow.
Well, they are over top of us.
Yep. No, it's not. No, they're not bad. They're 50 miles. Closest one's 50 miles, guys. The closest one's 50 miles. Kill them.
They're firing on me as soon as I get off the ground.
It's just legacy missiles, guys. They're not anywhere near you. A lucky thing might regain the target. Excuse me. Fire Dad starts sending some missiles hot. Yeah, there you go, birds firing some missiles. Got to keep them cold, so just get some pressure on them. Although these MiGs have died more than twice as much as you guys, they put up a damn good fight. They've flown really well today. So kudos to the MiG pilots. Next batch of RBS Vampires going in. What you want to watch, for viewers. Wow! Someone just Wardogs just rippled them all out. Bang, bang, bang.
Gotta keep them on their toes.
Yeah, you got to keep them on your toes. Right now, there are some missiles. I want to be that cheating, that guy who cheats, guys. I want to be that guy.
Makes you feel any better, Cap. We know the moment we get shot at.
Alright, keep the pressure going on, guys. Keep those meteors flying. Ooh, look, these little terrors are shooting their missiles down. I'm not sure what these are. RBS is shot and killed.
Splash.
Well done! One more in the air. One more in the air, and the other one's just a damaged one. Yeah! Lost MiG! That's it, guys. 21 down. One's on the carrier. I don't think it's gummed up. I think it's just landed. And others are unaccounted for. Maybe they shot each other. They hit the ground. Didn't count as a kill for some reason. Oh, wow. Well done, guys.
I did see one of their carriers shot down their own plane.
Yeah, so there you go. That stuff like that will happen. One of you is still in ATM with an R-77, so try and dodge it. Other than that, guys, why don't you get to the approach point, 10 miles off the runway, and come in for formation landing to celebrate, and then I'll debrief. It buys me a sense of time to watch some RBS-15s going. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Mr. Putin in ulterior universe is not going to be happy with his attack, I don't think, guys. Or maybe it will, I don't know. It's going to be an interesting.
Didn't hit the subs.
Yes, he did. One sub
did.
left. One sub. The cruise missiles got through. You'll see it in the video, but yeah, they just they're just oversaturated. Yeah, so one sub left. The subs is what they thought was the most damaging asset of the Swedish force. They weren't too worried about the corvettes. They weren't too worried about the Gripens because they're things they can see coming at the end of the day. Subs, very dangerous, nasty things, and they wanted to take them out, and they kind of have, to be honest. All right, just watching his last RBS. Let me know when you're ready for formation landing, guys.
East or west side of the runway?
Don't know. One of you take charge.
There's no visibility anyway on the west side.
Right.
Or east side.
Springfield 2-1, Overlord 1-1, Bra 136.
Well, if you come out west of the base, we can at least form up in a clearing.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, someone's going to make jokes somewhere, but a Moscow is on fire. The Moskva is on fire.
Being promoted to submarine.
And it's out of ammo. Oh, Moskva. It's happened again. Even in alternate reality. Oh, it defended itself.
I mean, if you submerge the whole ship, it'll put out the fires.
Right? Right, Graham?
I think that's how they fixed the Moskva the first time.
Sure. It is defending itself.
There you go. Whoever just came out of this clearing hit a left orbit. The guy that's west of the base and climbing at a high rate.
Hey, I just limited someone airborne.
Oh, two vampires just smacked the Moskva. Moskva's down to red health. About to be very dead. Excuse me. Oh, I'm very sick, valued viewers. It's been very hard setting this up while I can barely breathe, but we've just about got it done. Hashtag don't do COVID.
Good advice.
I got tally on the flight.
Moskva's dead. Sorry. Again. Old 80s ships, man. Brilliant. Dead. Right, wow, that's expensive mission for Russia. Right, guys. I think it's Simba in the lead. Please go down and land. Do you know where the runway is? Can you vector?
Oh, yeah, I know where it is.
Alright, go and do a landing and thing. Please, the valued viewers. My guys, my sexy Gripen guys. That lovely bit of Sweden down there. As long as you don't look too hard, it is definitely Sweden.
Swedish summer.
Yep. Oh, yeah, that's going to be a 50-knot crosswind, by the way, guys. Because I put a storm in, as you probably noticed. So, suck it up. Sorry about the lag, viewers. I don't know what's doing it. Reasons, probably.
Oh, we're landing this direction?
I'm actually not sure if this plane has wheel brakes in game or not, so I guess you'll find out. Does it have a parachute? Does anyone know? Good landing, Simba. Well done. Oh, boys. Formation landing, 50-knot crosswind.
Or the canards.
Oh yeah, it's the canards, isn't it? Well done, you lot. Right. While you're coming down. God, I almost died today, valued viewers. That's sarcasm, by the way. So, the Reds, at the end of that... Uh-oh. I can see a thing's going to happen. Good dodge. The Reds have lost Moskva again. The Reds have lost their one active Kirov battlecruiser, which is, again, not surprising. They're big, old things. They're not up to modern spec, I don't think. MiG-29 KRs, they've lost the entire new squadron of 25, that'll be. The blue losses, they lost 2 corvettes. They're only corvettes, but they're actually pretty good, pretty expensive as well. 4 submarines, which is the main thing. That was the main Russian prize, was the 4 submarines. Half of their Gripen squadron, 10 Gripens, but they've still got 10, which are now would be coming back to recharge. So that was really interesting how it out-terminated, guys. In terms of who won, I don't know if anyone really won. Russia sort of got what they want, but they've lost their entire squadron. They've lost their entire air force, not air force, but you know what I mean, their entire squadron, and 2 big kind of patriotic ships. The Reputus is still going, but the Reputus don't have that big heavy gun guard anymore. So I don't even know if they will carry on going, or if they'll turn around and run away. I don't know. Let me know what you think. That's a bit of a mare. So they've sort of did what they want, but took heavy losses. The Swedish wanted to defend themselves, so in a way they failed because they lost their submarines, or most of them, but in a way they won because they did much more damage, you know. They defended. I don't know what they did. We did some damage, yeah, you did damage. You shot down an entire squadron of MiGs, didn't you? 25 MiGs, 24 MiGs, and 2 big ships. So you did pretty well as well. And you bought time now, because what will happen now is these creatures here would rearm with RBSs and keep punching these fleet and keep them at bay until more guys can come in an hour or so, when more guys can come. So, who won? I still haven't got a clue, guys. I think it was maybe 50-50. Does anyone know? I know you guys were specifically watching. Has anyone got any ideas?
The Swedish Wands won.
I would say the Vikings. Off the attack, Russia can't do something.
Not really.
Yeah, they're superiority, so we just
Russia was on the offense.
Right. And everything worked as well, which was rare. Usually something doesn't work, so that doesn't work. Thanks to Cold Hill for getting everything working and mods working. I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and hope you didn't have any more work. Bye-bye. Oh,
time for some meatballs and some pizza.
No Swedish voices going on, that's why ready for the best. Oh. Right, well done. We're out of the game. I'd love to take you again on board.
Something about how
oh. This is
I killed Grump.
And the new Swedish plane doesn't arrive, the Macedonian plane doesn't arrive, then we'll go ahead and do helicopter tomorrow. If the Swedish does plane arrive, we'll probably have to emergency rush it out and use it in a little ball game or something, so we'll just do what we do and then see how far we get. So I will see some of you tonight, I'll see some of you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye, Cap. Bye, Cap.
Alright, Cap.
Bye.
Bye, Cap.
Since I couldn't get a definitive answer on whether or not the Apache's going to be in play tomorrow, I think I'm going to sit that one out.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow morning, so I'm out.
I'm just going to enjoy sleeping in.
I won't be, because I'll be at work.
Yeah, poor thing.
Hey, guys, I won't be here Thursday.
Got it. So
no
don't be here
thing on Thursday.
No, I mean, there'll be a thing. Just, I probably won't be here.